A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a significant political turn, former President Donald Trump has publicly reversed his stance on the release of the Jeffrey Epstein files, a decision that reflects the mounting pressure from House Republicans to disclose these controversial documents. As the House gears up for a key vote this week aimed at compelling the release, the implications of this decision could reverberate throughout the GOP, potentially reshaping the party's narrative surrounding the Epstein scandal. The House vote, expected to take place on Tuesday, is anticipated to garner overwhelming support from rank-and-file Republicans, who have increasingly rallied around the call for transparency regarding Epstein's connections with powerful figures. However, the path to actual disclosure is fraught with hurdles, as any House-approved measure would still require Senate approval and ultimately Trump's signature to become law. Observers are keenly watching whether the House's backing will be sufficient to override a potential presidential veto. In a post on his Truth Social platform, Trump urged House Republicans to vote in favor of releasing the Epstein files, asserting, "We have nothing to hide, and it's time to move on from this Democrat hoax perpetrated by radical left lunatics." This statement marks a notable shift from his earlier reluctance to engage with the issue, as he had previously pressured GOP members to avoid the topic altogether. House Speaker Mike Johnson has been cautious about the vote, even delaying the swearing-in of a Democrat representative who provided the crucial 218th vote needed to bring the Epstein files to the floor. Just hours before the vote, the White House made a last-ditch effort to persuade Representative Lauren Boebert of Colorado to withdraw her support for the discharge petition, which would have effectively halted the release effort. In the backdrop of this political maneuvering, Trump has also called for an investigation into Democrats mentioned in the Epstein emails released by the House Oversight Committee, despite the fact that his own name appears over 1,000 times in those communications. The ongoing Department of Justice investigation into Epstein raises further questions about whether the files can be released at all, with some lawmakers urging Trump to bypass congressional approval and release them directly. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer has openly challenged Trump, stating, "The vote is to compel you to release them. Let's make this easier. Just release the files now." Trump's change of heart has prompted some lawmakers to push for immediate action, with a growing chorus of voices within the GOP advocating for transparency. However, the former president has also cautioned his party against becoming ensnared in the Epstein saga, framing the issue as a distraction from the GOP's achievements. He warned that some members of the Republican Party are being used, urging them to focus on the party's successes instead of getting caught in what he describes as the Epstein trap. Meanwhile, tensions have escalated within the party, particularly with Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has been vocal in her support for releasing the files. Trump has publicly criticized Greene, labeling her a traitor and accusing her of causing her own problems. Greene, for her part, has expressed concern over Trump's rhetoric and its potential to incite threats against her, recounting her experiences with harassment and threats during her tenure as a member of Congress. As the political landscape surrounding the Epstein files continues to evolve, the outcome of the House vote and subsequent actions by the Senate and Trump will be pivotal in determining the future of this contentious issue. The ramifications of these developments will likely extend beyond the immediate political arena, influencing public perception and the GOP's narrative as they head into the next election cycle. With the stakes high and the party divided, the release of the Epstein files could become a defining moment for both Trump and the Republican Party as they navigate the complexities of this scandal and its implications for their political future. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.